Hey guys, I am sitting at Walmart. It's Saturday, December 14th, and I wanted to bring awareness to something that happened and how corporations don't care, right? And I know that FedEx is a big operation, but I have talked to countless people in the last 2 months about them having the same experience. So I was on an order 2 months ago, October 17th, 2024, and I'd pulled into the people's driveway to deliver. Sorry, I have some coffee. My throat's still tickly. And I'd pulled in to this lady's driveway, and on either side of her driveway, like at the front, at the ditch, you know, there was these tall, like, they're evergreens, but they're meant to be like border trees. Not trees, but they're like literally 6 to 7 foot tall bushes. I know what they are, I just don't know what they're called. And people buy them to hedge, you know, where they don't want a fence, but they want privacy. So those, like 2 or 3 were on one side, and then her whole front yard, like there's a row. So I pulled in, and the note said leave under the carport. So I did. I took a picture, left. I was turned around. There was nothing behind me in the driveway when I got in the car and was going to back out. So I get in, my boyfriend's with me, and I start to back up, and I mean, the car jolted, obviously, and I hear a crunch, and then I hear a horn. After the fact, you guys. After the fact. So I put the car in park and look, and a FedEx driver had backed into this lady's driveway to deliver and like bumped, like the corner of his truck hit the corner of my bumper on the driver's side. And so I get out, and he's standing outside, and he's like, what'd you do? Blah, blah, blah. I said, I didn't do anything. You weren't there when I started to back out. And he proceeds to get on the phone with his boss immediately and say, this girl just hit me. I was already out of the truck. To which I said, he's lying to you. You know, I was saying that as he was talking. I was like, he's lying to you. He hit me, like, in the background. And so his boss is saying, you know, give her my name and number, etc., this and that. And the FedEx driver said, I need your license. And I said, no, you don't. You don't need my license. Your boss and the police or whoever need my license. You don't need my license. So he lied to his boss and said that I hit him, number one. There are cameras in the truck, and his boss, of course, pulled the footage. But anyway, so his boss says, give her my name and number immediately and have her contact me right now. So that's what I did. And I called him, and he's like, text me your license, your insurance, this and that. This is my name. This is our insurance. And all of that. And he was like, he's not supposed to be backing into driveways. They're not supposed to back into driveways or anywhere like that that's low visibility at all. And so he said, I'm going to put this in today. We, as, you know, FedEx, whatever, we have 3 days to get it into our insurance, or actually the broker. I guess it's a broker. I'm not sure. I'll get to that in a second. Hang on a sec. Sorry, that was Uber, and I don't know what it was because it wasn't there. But anyhow, so he says, I'll let you know when I file it, who's your adjuster and all that. So he does. He texts me and said his name is Raphael Aguirre. He's with Gallagher Bassett, which, you guys, if y'all Google them, the ratings on them are terrible. And that's who FedEx uses as their, I don't know if it's their insurance or some kind of a middleman. I think it's a middleman from what I've read. But anyhow, so he says, I did that. I submitted it. Give them time. They're kind of slow. But give them a couple of weeks is what he said. Well, y'all, it's 2 months. The 17th of December will be 2 months since this man hit me. I have made phone call after phone call to these people. I've texted the guy's boss that I've been in contact with, who is very helpful. He's a very nice guy. But the fact is, I have a gaping hole in my bumper, and the frame underneath is going to rust. It's exposed to the elements. That's going to be a bigger issue. And I told him that on my last text. I was like, look, there's frame damage that I can see with my eyes. I'm no mechanic by any means, but I grew up around cars. And I was like, there's visible frame damage. It's going to rust. I don't think it's rust proof by any means. And so I contacted Gallagher Bassett myself and asked for that Raphael person, right? And so I was on the phone with this guy, and he sounded French. He had a French accent. No doubt in my mind that's what it was. And he was having trouble understanding my last name and this and that. And he was like, finally, after 10 minutes, he's like, can you spell your last name? And I was like, why didn't you ask me that in the first place? So I did. He comes back. He's like, we can't find a claim for you at all. What city did this happen in? And it was in Tennessee. So I told him the city. And he said, we don't have that city having an accident on that day at all. And I was like, I don't know why. This man says he filed a claim with this person. He has his name. He has the claim number. And he's like, well, let me get with Raphael and see. So he has me on hold for like 10 minutes or more, you know. And he's like, I can't get a hold of him, but I've left him a note to call you, to email you, to get in contact with you. You guys, this was before our Disney trip. It's been at least 2.5 weeks since I called, maybe 3. And he said, we have to get back with you within 48 hours. We are obligated. I know what it was. It was 2 days before Thanksgiving. It was that Tuesday, because he said, we're obligated to get back with you within 48 hours. We have to. Well, they didn't. And here we are. And, so I text the guy that was handling this claim, you know, and he said, well, I said, they're saying they can't find it. And he goes, that is bull crap, because I did file it. You know, he was like, have them call me. I said, I can't even get them to call me. Like, why would they call you? You call them. Like, you know what I mean? And so it's Saturday today. I haven't felt the best, but Monday I am going to get something done, because it's been 2 months. I need answers. I need to get my car repaired. It looks like crap, y'all. It looks like I can't drive. It looks like I backed into something and I didn't. And, you know, he pulled the footage and he's like, he's not supposed to be backing in anywhere, number one. And I said, he lied to you and told you that he was already out of the car and that I hit him, but how did he honk the horn at me after he hit me? He honked the horn. My boyfriend was with me, and I'm like, I have a witness, like, literally. And it's crazy all the way around that he hit me, he would lie about it, and it's taken them 2 months to even, you know, I just want a phone call, because he said they'll call you to make an appointment. An adjuster will come look at your vehicle and give you an estimate on what we are going to pay. And, you know, I was already hit in Chicago, rear-ended, and that insurance company, you guys, had a check in my hand under a week. It was so fast. So I don't understand the delay, and I understand FedEx is a big company, but how many people do they hit per day that it's taking them this long? This company, Gallagher Bassett, the office that I'm dealing with is in Nashville, Tennessee. So it's like, hey, how many offices do y'all have? Because you're close to me. I'm very close to Nashville. I'm a 30-minute or less drive from Nashville. Less when I drive, you know? And so it's like, what do you have to wait for? I know that there's a lot of wrecks that happen, but how many people do y'all service? Like, I don't understand. And so the fact they couldn't find a claim at all, or find my name or date of incident or any of that, concerns me a lot. So I just want to know, has this happened to anybody else? How did you guys get to the person at Gallagher Bassett? Because, oh my God, like, it is like pulling teeth trying to even get a rep on the phone with them. You know, I'm not even gonna attempt to talk to the one that's supposed to be handling my case, because they can't even get a hold of him themselves. Like, their reps can't. So FedEx is a large corporation and their drivers are stupid. I'm sorry that if you know somebody that drives for FedEx, but I have heard so much bad crap about them, and it's like, I don't know. He not only hit me, he got out and lied about hitting me. That made me mad. And I couldn't believe he was standing right there in front of me lying to the dude about it. So, but here we are, and hold on. Alright guys, I grabbed me a curbside order real fast. It popped up. I had to grab it. It's so easy. But here we are. Need to get my car fixed and can't because nobody will call me back or tell me what I'm supposed to do. So come Monday I am. But you guys weigh in the comments if you've ever been hit by a delivery driver like FedEx, UPS, whatever. Like, how long does it take? Why are they taking so long? Like, I don't understand it. Because it makes me think they hit people all the time. And that place probably deals with other, you know, big companies and stuff, and that's why they're taking so long. But for them not to be able to find the claim and how dude lied and stuff, like, my anxiety is like, what the heck, are they even going to do anything about it? So, excuse me, but I just wanted to get y'all's advice on what to do, and if you've ever had issues like this. So y'all weigh in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe, and I will talk to you on the next one. Thank you.